protection. Chances are your personal information has been or will be breached. Typically, it's the bigger hacks that are making headlines that we're reporting on, but your private computer, your small business, even your social media profiles are all at risk.
And most likely you don't even know you're hacked till it's too late. Our Andrew Dimbert shows you how a wave of criminals are attacking you, likely without your knowledge.
Now our information is out there, criminals are using it against us, and it's a huge risk.
It's pervasive and it's massive.
Virtually every business in the United States is a victim of cybercrime.
The scammers are constantly changing their tactics. The technology is constantly evolving.
The average annual loss per hack in the U.S. is about $17 million, and it could cost businesses over $2 trillion by 2019.
When we think about big data breaches, we tend to think about big companies. More recently, Yahoo and Equifax come to mind. But the truth is, small businesses, your private email, and even social media accounts are all at risk. In fact, many experts tell me it's likely that you or someone you know have already been breached.
We focus on protecting businesses and consumers.
Lewis Howell is the founder and CEO of Huya, a cybersecurity firm based in Bend.
It could destroy reputations, right? So that's a reputation of the business, the individual. We're talking about fraud. We're talking about loss of money.
Now, the most common cyber scams are what's known as phishing and ransomware. With phishing, the hacker will typically send you an email, usually with a link that seems relevant and real, like a password change. And once you click it, it's too late.
You're like, oh no, what do I do? And so you go change your username and password. Actually, that was a hacker. That was a scammer.
Ransomware is a little different, and usually a business is the target. It'll try to get an employee, for example, to install something on their computer, steal sensitive information, and then hold it hostage.
Because ransomware really quickly is going to lock up your data and your information, and then you're actually going to have to either pay something or just lose that data completely.
Now, experts in the cybersecurity field have long known about these two common breaches, but as digital security measures have evolved, the criminals have adapted. Hackers are now going after people's private online activities to get to the company, what Lewis refers to as the human factor.
Basically, all of us are at risk.
Here's how it works. As we connect through social media with friends, coworkers, and intertwine our personal and professional lives online, the hackers use it as a bridge to get what they want.
So I can be hacked here in my personal life to get into the organization. The organization can be hacked possibly to get the benefits and administration information to launch a spear phishing attack against me as well.
How often is it happening? Well, in 2016, data was lost or stolen every 35 seconds. That's 2,116 incidents every minute, or over 126,000 every hour. Add it all up, a whopping 3 million times every day.
When you think about it, it's your data that you can never recover.
George Chamberlain heads a cybersecurity task force for the FBI. He says tracking down some of these criminals is one of the hardest tasks in law enforcement.
Some of the subjects are located overseas, or some of the infrastructure they've passed through is overseas, so collection of that evidence can be challenging.
But Agent Chamberlain, Lewis, and others tell us that Oregon is trying to spearhead the phishers and attackers through legislation and action with measures like the Cyber Oregon Initiative, a collaboration between the private and public sector working together against a common enemy.
I think Oregon has taken a lot of positive steps in the last 2 years, as have many states, to address the issue, to recognize the problem.
The State Department of Justice is also joining in on the virtual fight.
It's a constant battle and a constant struggle to identify the scammers and bring them to justice.
The Oregon DOJ is constantly looking for ways to better protect people and businesses through its breach database, a consumer hotline, and other easily accessible resources, because this new wave of criminals are relentless.
Just as aggressive in pursuing the $10 scam as they are the $10,000 scam. And
businesses in Oregon take notice.
It's definitely a company being breached right now. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
It's the crime you can't always see that can blindside you forever.
If someone attacks my house and they take my stereo or something, that's bad, But if they have this information, they use that information constantly throughout the rest of my life, that's a real problem.
Andrew Dimbert for KOIN 6 News.